I learned to speak English fluently and confidently by the age of 20, and it was difficult. But here's what I did differently from what most people do. I wasn't complaining that it was difficult. My parents were both working at factories in countryside Hungary. They did their best, but they couldn't afford all my education, especially my language learning. But their work ethic, their hard work, their discipline, mum coming back home after a 12-hour shift, but still being able to cook for her kids, read bedtime stories for her kids, was honestly the most inspiring. I had to work part-time and extra shifts to be able to make the money that I needed for my education, because I looked at education and learning as an investment in myself. My native language isn't even an Indo-European language. Hungarian is coming from somewhere in Central Asia, so the grammar structure of Hungarian is really different from English. I was still able to learn to speak English with pretty good grammar, learning English grammar naturally, so I don't always have to think about rules and complete boring exercises, and this is the exact same thing I teach to my students, using videos, interviews, podcasts, articles to learn grammar from. I was shy throughout all my teens, even about my English, because of all the bullying that I experienced back in high school for being a good student, for being too girly or being too weak and not always playing football and preferring to read books instead. I was able to break out of my shyness and build the confidence you currently see on camera because I finally took courage and started speaking. I was okay feeling nervous and scared and found a community of people who I knew were the most supportive ever. They never judged me for the mistakes I made, made me feel comfortable even if I mispronounced words multiple times. And when people say they are too busy and they don't have time to learn English, I was studying two majors, English and French at university, plus a part-time job because my parents couldn't afford all my university studies. But I still made time, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, almost every day to improve my English fluency. Now at the age of 33, looking back at my late teens, early 20s, I never regret any energy I spent, any time I sacrificed, or penny I invested in my English learning, because speaking English has transformed my entire life. I was able to build a business, live in 4, travel to 36 different countries, and made incredible international friends from all over the world, including South Korea, Italy, Turkmenistan, or England, who made me a better person simply because they could share their stories, their experiences with me in a common language. You see, when you start thinking and you know deep down that speaking English can change your entire life, give you more opportunities, a higher salary, or simply more freedom in your life in the 21st century, and you're serious about it, you will find the one reason to keep going, taking action every single day towards your fluency goals. And if you're not serious, you will find 1,000 reasons not to work on it. Just please, 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 never complain about the results you don't have from the work you don't put in.